Moment that everyone at this summit has been waiting for has finally arrived. The Nairobi Declaration on Climate Change has been approved unanimously by the dozens of African presidents and prime ministers that have attended this summit over the past 3 days. Now, earlier today, the document was signed just behind me. There was definitely a very celebratory mood. There was dancing, there was music. Everyone is very relieved. Now, the big news today is that $23 billion have been promised by actors including the EU, the US, the United Arab Emirates and other actors from the private sector. All of that money will go towards, or is supposed to go, or will go towards green investments on the continent. Also, the head of the African Union Commission said that the African Summit will be taking place every 2 years from now on. Now, Kenya's President William Ruto gave a speech in which he was very optimistic. He said that the summit has been a success, a huge success, and he said that he's very pleased with the way that African leaders have been able to put aside their differences and put forward a united, strong African voice ahead of COP28. And he said that's important not only for Africa, but for the world.
And Olivia, the delegates at this conference have been discussing some of the solutions as well to the massive issues we all face with climate change. What are some of those solutions that they've been discussing?
Yes, that's right. So the main aim of this summit has been to show the world that Africa is not a victim, but instead a critical player in solving the climate crisis. Now, there is no one-size-fits-all solution, and that's what we've been able to see over the past 3 days. Different leaders have brought different solutions to the climate crisis. Comorian president, for example, has really put the emphasis on encouraging a blue economy. While the president of the Republic of the Congo has said that the Congo rainforest and other carbon sinks across the continent really need to be protected. Now, the message of Kenya's President William Ruto has been to really scale up renewable energy. Africa has a huge potential for renewables. It's capable of producing up to 40% of the world's solar power. Today, it only produces 1%. So the emphasis has really been on promoting those African solutions. For too long, Africa has been seen as a victim and not as a source of the solutions to climate change. So African leaders with this summit have been saying that that needs to change now.